My people wonder they say shall never end. They say Kabiyesi was speechless and in shock today over what PaRopo told him concerning Blublo's family and her sickness. We all know that Kabiyesi and Blueblo have dated for ages before they finally got married. And highest, their marriage will be like either 3 years now or maybe, is it up to 3 years? I think 3 years or more or less, I don't know, but it's not up to 4 5 years. I mean their marriage. But their relationship, from what they told us, is more than 10 years or even 15 years. And in these 15 years of their relationship, Kabiyesi have not witnessed anything that is strange about Blueblo from what we are hearing. No, don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? So, the Kabiyesi have not noticed anything of that nature. But only recently, something happened to Blueblo that made PaRopo to tell Kabiyesi this story that marveled him. Yes, so they said Blueblo wasn't feeling fine. As a matter of fact, the thing started by her talking to herself. You know, for more than 10 to 15 minutes, she will be talking rubbish. She will not be making sense. That is what we heard, or don't forget that I do not live there. So that thing continued. And when they rush her to the hospital, at the end of every test, they will say that there is nothing wrong with her, that health-wise that she is okay. There is nothing. They checked her mental state. They said everything is okay. Then, but she is still talking out of sense, you know. That was when they said one of the doctors, who is also a traditionalist, entered there and told them that this thing is not hospital thing. And when they told Kabiyesi about it, you know that sometimes if something happened, they will rush the person to the hospital even without Kabiyesi's knowledge. Kabiyesi is a very busy man. Maybe they will tell him later. So these people have took Blueblo to the hospital, and after all said and done, there was no tangible reason for her behavior, because the behavior was somehow so strange that people around her were like, what exactly is happening? They said she'll be talking to herself. She'll be behaving as someone that is colo, that someone that is mentally, you know. So, but when, so after all the medical checkup, there is nothing that they find. They have to take her back. That was when they said it is very necessary that they should let her husband know. So when Kabiyesi came and saw her like that, Kabiyesi was like, they said the thing will happen to her like 10 to 15 minutes. Then she will regain her consciousness. She will be normal again. She'll be making sense again. But in the next 10 to 15 minutes, the thing will come again and she'll be behaving somehow. Ha! When Kabiyesi saw her, Kabiyesi was like, I've not seen her in this mood ever since I know her. At least they have been together close to 15 years. And something that have not happened to someone in 15 years, it simply means that there is something. So Kabiyesi at some point said, anyway, the best thing for him to do is to let her people know before it will turn to another thing. You know that her people, they are troublesome people from what we heard. They are people that like to give woto. So when Kabiyesi contacted the family where Blueblo was coming from, they told him that it is not something that he should be worried about. Kabiyesi said, how could you tell me that this is not something that I should be worried about? Something that is making her look like na mad person, you know, something of that nature. That was when they told Kabiyesi that, look, this thing used to happen, you know, but sometimes it takes years before it will happen. That she is not the only one that this thing is happening to. That this thing is hereditary, kind of, it runs in their family lineage. Kabiyesi was like, so there is something like this, and none of you deem it fit to let me know, and you allow me to marry your daughter. What if this thing has happened when we are outside there? Maybe we went out on a royal duty, and this thing happened to her. What do you expect me to do? Because it is better that you know about something. So when things happen somehow, you know how to go about it, than you don't know. They just hide it from him. None of them told him or let him know that there is something of this nature. Even Kabiyesi himself did not know. His family too did not tell him anything. So when they told him that it is something that is running in their blood and everything, they said Kabiyesi was surprised. And that was how they say Kabiyesi uh, got home and called PaRopo and was asking PaRopo if there's anything in that, like that, in their own family. Because for the 15 years, for the past 15 years that Kabiyesi knew Blueblo, something of this nature have never happened. So the possibility that maybe it is also happening in their own family and he did not know is there. So that was when they said he started asking PaRopo. At least PaRopo is his father. PaRopo will know better if there is anything of that nature in their lineage. They say when he asked PaRopo, they say PaRopo laughed. After laughing, they say PaRopo told Kabiyesi that there is nothing like that in their lineage, as in the Gusi family, Gusi ruling, Ogunwusi ruling family, that he shouldn't be afraid of anything of that nature. Because Kabiyesi is afraid, oh, maybe if the thing runs in their own family too, maybe one of these days he will go out there to go and represent his people or do something. The thing will start, and maybe he will leave what he's talking about and start saying another thing. So when PaRopo told Kabiyesi that there is nothing like that in their own lineage, they said Kabiyesi was a kind of relieved. Then that was when the Kabiyesi asked PaRopo, what exactly? Because even though these people told him that it is running in their blood lineage, they did not tell him how it started and why it is happening. Because that thing can be embarrassing, you know. What if Blueblo is doing royal representation when this thing happened? Or maybe she was holding mic, talking, and this thing started. What do you think will happen? So these are the things that Kabiyesi is considering. So when Kabiyesi asked PaRopo what happened, they say PaRopo started telling Kabiyesi story that touches the heart. As in, they said PaRopo told Kabiyesi that Blublo's, is it either great or great grandfather was a king, and this man committed a whole lot. As in, he committed a lot, those as in those things that makes the gods to be very angry at him and his generation. you know that that particular king is those kind of king that if they see someone's wife and that woman is beautiful, they will just take the wife like that from the husband, not minding whether the man is crying, laying curses or not. Because things like that, sometimes it will not even affect the king or the person that did it. It will come to their generations unborn. And this sometimes it doesn't end with fourth generation. No. The thing still go. And I don't think Blueblo is, I think Blueblo is around second or third generation of that particular king that thing happened to. So they said the man committed a whole lot. These are the people, the kind of king they said will come to your land and tell you that, no, I am a king. And for that reason, this your land now belongs to me. And there is nothing you can do about it. At least you guys, from the stories we heard about that Lafogidi house and the Gisirian house, they are always intimidating others. How even during this Kabiyesi's own, they insisted that before Kabiyesi will become a king, that he must pick a bride from their family. That if not, they will make sure that he doesn't rule. You can see, as in things like that, they do things without thinking about repercussion. I mean that their generation that brought this upon themselves, upon their own children, and their great-grandchildren. So they said the king was doing anyhow. And they said the king did not even last long on the throne, from what we are hearing. He married so many. I don't know if he is the particular king that married about 47 wives, with all people's wives. They said the way he take people's wife, it doesn't take him anything to do that. So with all of this, with everything, they committed a whole lot from what we are hearing. They said the gods became angry and decided to send this disgrace, because it's a very big disgrace to his generation, that this thing has been happening. There is something that they are doing, I mean the Bloblos family, that there is some rituals that they are doing that is making it to last for many years before it will happen. But they have not been able to make it to stop happening to their children, you know. And this thing they say will continue until maybe a particular king from their lineage again, if it pleases the gods and beg the gods to please for their sake, that the gods should take away such sickness. That is what they say PaRopo was explaining to Kabiyesi, that it is what their great grand, I think, one king from their lineage committed that is making them pass through all of this. And it is going to take another great king from that place who will be opposite of that particular king to take that kind of curse away from them. That if not, the thing continues. That Blueblo, after doing this one now, maybe it will take like 4, 5, 6 years again before it will come to her, or it will rotate to another person. And they said the way the thing is happening, it is happening to their ladies. So embarrassing. Anyway, that is what we heard. The Kabiyesi was shocked because this story, the thing shocked him. Allegedly, don't forget that I do not live in the palace, okay? Thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and follow my page. I love you guys. Bye. See you.